Hi, this is Christy with Rising North. Three essential questions to help change the trajectory of your life forever and ever. What are the three questions? And I have to first say, I have to not take credit for these questions. So when I was a classroom teacher teaching second grade, one of the books in the book series was this book called The Three Questions. And you wouldn't think that a book for second graders would apply to all of humanity. And actually, it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant, these three questions. And it changed the trajectory of my own life at that moment in time when I read it, it was kind of an awakening that happened within me at that very second in time. And I've never ever forgotten all these years later that book and those questions in that book. So today we're going to just talk about the three questions that will hopefully make you question your own life and your own direction enough to implement changes of the most positive kind. So the first question is, if not you, then who? If not you, then who? So just sit with that for a minute in your consciousness. There is nobody to offload your mission on this planet onto. It belongs to you. It can only be achieved by you, and it is unique to your soul's original blueprint. And when you tap into that, which we will be talking about in a minute, you see that you are the one to live the path that you want to be on. You can make all the excuses in the world, but at the end of the day, at some point, you have to take action and you have to make choices that are in alignment with your soul's highest purpose. So that's the first question. The second question is, if not now, when? And I think this one changed the course of my life more so than any of the three. If not now, when? Are you going to wait until you retire? Are you going to wait until your perfect partner comes into your life and they just magically appear? Are you going to wait until all the conditions, the external conditions are aligned and the stars are aligned in precisely the exact way that they need to be in order for you to take action on your soul's mission here on the earth? Is that what you were going to wait for? Because I can promise you that day will never, ever, ever come. The partnership that you want so badly and so desperately, it is created. It is not born on its own. It is created and brought into being by two consciously aware people building that relationship, building that partnership from the ground up. And same thing with anything else in your life. The life of your dreams requires you to take the first step. And that first step requires bravery and tenacity and courage and strength and a belief in a higher power greater than yourself, whatever you consider that to be. God, source consciousness, any way that you relate to your faith is the correct way for you, right? So when we move in alignment with our highest calling and we trust in that calling, the time is always now. It is right now in this very moment. It's not tomorrow. It's not 10 days from now. It's not 2 years from now. It's not 10 years from now when you're safe and everything's aligned perfectly. You create the life that you want to live. And you do that by taking steps in that direction now. And the third and final question is, first question, if not you, then who? Second question, if not now, then when? And the third question, which you probably can guess by now, is if not here, then where? Are you getting stuck in the trap of I will do it when I move. I will do it when I change my external circumstances and I arrive in my ideal location. Where, the when, all those things don't matter. Those steps will naturally show up for you when you start walking the path of your highest destiny, your soul's highest calling, and your highest destiny. When you begin walking in that direction, you will know you are in the right direction because synchronistic events will just start happening out of nowhere. Things that you absolutely cannot possibly explain through your mind. You they're not understandable. And you don't even want to tell people about them, really, because they don't make sense and nobody can understand them. And though, it's a sign from the higher realms that you are in alignment with your soul's greatest calling. And I feel like this video was coming, like the message for this video was coming through so strongly. And the reason why is because we are entering a new 9-year cycle, the year of the fire horse. The year of the fire horse. Think about the name, galloping into a new direction, right? With fire in your belly, fire in your veins, fire moving throughout your entire system, enabling you to take action. We just shed the last layer of the year of the snake, right? Now let's move in and gallop into a new direction in our life. Is it going to take courage? Anything worthwhile in this life takes courage. And it's like I was saying to somebody very recently. I said, my partnerships that I've had in the past, none of them really challenged me. I'm learning now that I desire a partnership that really challenges me, right? To rise into my fullest embodiment and my fullest version. Challenges me to look at all my belief structures that are no longer serving me, my limiting beliefs, all of the places in my life that maybe I haven't yet cast a shadow upon to really dive in, right? So that requires, though, courage. It requires courage to stand up and face those areas. And it also requires courage to walk a new path that, unbeknownst to you, how it's really going to unfold and how it's really going to look. There has to be a leap of faith, which is why this kind of life and why so many people stay in the safety comfort zone that they know because they're cocooned there. They're safe and protected there. So even though their dreams may not come true within this lifetime, while they're here on the earthly realm, they feel safe. And so for a lot of people, that safety is more important, is more important than them branching out and taking chances and taking risks. Because make no mistake, when you leave your life of safety, and I've done it, so I'm speaking from experience, you are literally letting go of the rope you are holding on to when you're swinging over to another tree, right? You're swinging down from one. You just got to the bottom. Now, instead of holding on for dear life and swinging back to safety to that tree, you are letting go of the rope and you are in mid-air while you make your ascension onto a new rope in another direction over there somewhere. And you can't even see where you are going to land. And at some point, that I want to think about how to say this. That jump no longer becomes optional at some point. The leap of faith as you move forward and as you feel your soul needing to come alive in this world, needing to express, and as you feel that need growing and growing and growing, it becomes not even a choice anymore. It becomes a necessity. You must jump. You must let go of that rope and see where you land. Because the alternative of staying stuck and staying repressed and staying closed off and staying not allowing your soul to open and fully express, the price tag of that is not worth it. That price tag of safety becomes no longer worth it. So I hope this video helped you to give you a different perspective. I'm going to suggest something if this resonates with you. I'm going to suggest, and there's tons of them, I would like to eventually create a meditation for this, but until I can like figure out the music aspect on here, I don't think I'm going to be doing that. But I would encourage you to look up a meditation on YouTube about connecting to your higher self and your highest timeline. And as you go into that guided meditation, it will take you into a place where you can merge with your highest embodiment of your soul and of your highest timeline and really why you are here on the earth. I found that super, super helpful. And Sylvia Salo, she's a coach that I worked with years ago, and she is really a beautiful, sovereign, mystical being, is what I would say. She has a few really powerful guided meditations in merging with your highest timeline and your soul's most evolved state, if that's such a thing. It's hard to articulate, right, into words, these concepts. And that is why you often see me struggle with the articulation of different concepts on these videos. It's hard to find the words sometimes. But in closing, I hope and I pray that you will have the courage and the strength and the desire and the will to step into a new era of living. I'm sending you all of my love and support. See you in the next video. Bye.